Catherine O'Hara's passing at 71 marks the quiet closing of a chapter that shaped how generations learned to laugh, cope, and feel seen. For many women and parents, her presence wasn't just comedic, it was grounding. She played characters who were messy, loving, insecure, fierce, and deeply human, often all at once. Born in Toronto into a busy household of 7 children, O'Hara learned early how personalities collide and coexist. That awareness followed her into adulthood and onto the stage, where she built a career rooted not in spotlight chasing, but in emotional intelligence. She understood people, how they protect themselves, how they unravel, and how humor becomes a survival skill. Her early years at Toronto's Second City were defined by patience and resilience. She watched. She waited. She absorbed. Even when early feedback underestimated her, she didn't harden or retreat. She adjusted her boundaries, trusted her instincts, and tried again. That decision to quietly persist without bitterness became a through line of her life. On SCTV, O'Hara created characters that didn't punch down or seek cruelty. Instead, they reflected exaggerated truths. Ambition mixed with fear, confidence masking doubt. For modern audiences, especially mothers navigating emotional labor and identity shifts, those performances felt familiar long before we had language for them. Later roles, from the chaotic tenderness of Home Alone to the layered vulnerability of Schitt's Creek, cemented her legacy. She gave us adults who were flawed yet redeemable, distant yet trying, imperfect but learning. In a culture obsessed with extremes, she modeled balance. Humor without harm. Boundaries without coldness. Behind the scenes, O'Hara chose collaboration over ego, loyalty over momentum. She stepped away from certain opportunities when life redirected her, trusting that timing matters. That quiet confidence, knowing when to hold on and when to let go, is a lesson many adults are still learning. Catherine O'Hara didn't just make us laugh. She reminded us that growing up doesn't mean losing softness, and that emotional maturity can be funny, powerful, and deeply connective. As we remember her, what role did Catherine O'Hara play in shaping how you see adulthood, family, or yourself?